Okay, so we're about to go on a little bus ride. Then we're gonna go to the animal place and we'll pick up. Sit down.
I got it as far as I
You like that?
today. Right there in the tree. Today.
Times better than our own. You guys may have noticed though, as she looks around, there is something she cannot do with those eyes that we can do with ours. Does anybody know what it is? Any guesses? Move them, yeah. Wherever she looks, she's always looking directly in front of her. Those eyes are so large in her head, they take up 2/3 the space inside her skull. The little bit of room that's left in her head, she needs for that little tiny brain. So there's no room left for all the eye muscles that we have that allow us to move our eyes around. So we can hold our head still look from left to right, up and down, and roll our eyes at our parents.
Greetings, my friends. Namaste. You have arrived at a very special place. In times past, the Rashas of Anandapur brought exotic animals here, including magnificent birds from all around the world. The Maharashas are long gone, but the birds remain. Birds of many nations, many species. Journey with us into a world that until now we've only observed from a distance. A world that fills the sky above with grace, color, and life. Until now, you may have ignored this vanishing world, but the free people of Anandapur use this ancient gathering place to promote the conservation effort you see going on all around the village. This is no fairy tale, but a true story in which you play an important part. Enjoy these beautiful creatures as they soar into your heart on their flights of wonder.
Look at that! Whoa! Well, how is everyone doing today? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Flights of Wonder. My name's Courtney, and I'm just one of a whole team of researchers brought here to Anandapur to take care of and study all the beautiful birds you find in this ancient apiary. Best part about my job is this, right? Is coming out here, sharing our birds and their natural behaviors with all of you. Like that guy. His name is Miles. Miles is called a trumpeter hornbill, and these birds live in the forests of Africa where they eat many things, fruits, insects, especially flying insects. These incredible flyers, they can catch an insect right out of the air. And that's what we're going to show off for all of you with the help of this. Alright, so picture the grape. It's a dragonfly. It's flying around. Here's what it will look like when Miles spots it. You ready, Miles? Over here. There you go. Alright, Miles, here's that dragonfly. Alright, it's flying through the forest. What happens? Woo! Nicely done, right? Flashing fire. Thanks, everybody. You know, that was also a lot of fun. Anyone want to try it? How about a young volunteer out here? Let's see, young, on the end over there in pink. You want to try? All right, sweetie, I'm going to make my way down to the bottom of the stairs. I'll meet you. I'll toss the grape up. This time you'll fly up and catch it. She's laughing. What's your name? Fiona. That's pretty. All right, Fiona, here's your grape. Then you want to face your fan just like you are. And when I say go, Fiona, give it a nice big underhand toss. Aim for the tent up there, all right? Miles, you ready? Fiona, ready, set, go! Woo! Nice! You got it! High five. You were great, sweetie. Good job. All right, so everyone, you can see exactly why we can no longer find flying grapes Forest Festival, right? No, they don't stand a chance with incredible flyers like Miles. Miles, you were great, buddy. You know your way home? Straight through that window. Same one you came out of. Right over there. You're kind of standing awkwardly in that tree. I don't know how you got there. Did you get yourself out? There you go. You come to me, and then to the cell. Perfect, Miles. Left at the light. It's green. Miles, the drunken reward bell. Thank you, everybody. Thanks. You liked him? You're in for a treat. We got beautiful birds, exotic birds, strange birds. So if you brought your cameras, keep
All right, there you are.
Ready?
Now, this is the second time today I have lost this tour group. So I think we better have a little review, people. Yeah, a little review. I am the tour guide. This is the flag. You follow the flag. Stay with me. That's how a tour works, people. You gotta stay with the guide.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I help you?
No. All right now, people, I got a fast pass to a very educational film called A Sloth Named Speedy. He's a coffee drinker. Like, you are still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a show.
Look at me.
You're on stage.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am the god of all things tourist. I am Joe. Get out of town, that is totally cool.
Hold on. No way. Seriously? Quantum Joe.
Yeah.
World famous traveler and explorer, that Quantum Joe.
Well, I'm a tour guide now. This is my runaway tour group right here.
Goodness, Joe!
What?
You're a legend around here.
I am?
Oh yeah, I read all of your books.
You have?
I'm Courtney.
Well, Courtney, nice to meet you. I'm sorry I interrupted your show.
No, this is an honor. As a matter of fact, do you want to be a part of
Oh.
Do you want to be a part of the show?
Of your show?
Of the show, yeah.
Are you serious?
You and I up here on stage.
Really?
Yeah. Put your flag down.
Okay,
Come on, you
okay.
can stay. We all want you to stay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Okay.
You can help me present the next bird. Yeah, no, he's gonna come out of that
There
window.
are birds in the show?
There's lots of birds.
Are they angry birds?
No.
We can't stay. We're very busy. I got fast passes.
What?
Yeah, I got fast passes. Wait, no. Pull it off. Give it back. Look up, see?
Whoa!
That's a Himalayan attack chicken.
A him what?
For me.
There's no such thing.
You
Come
need
on.
to know something. I have FOB. FOB. Fear of birds. I am terrified of birds.
Joe, this is all a joke, right?
No, it's not a joke.
You're a famous explorer. Explorers are
What is that? It touched me. It touched me. What? No! That's my tour flag. He came out here and took my tour group. Do not follow the flag. Courtney,
Yeah?
where is my flag, Courtney?
Well, do you happen to have a backup?
No, I don't. And my tour group isn't going to follow. Sam.
It's very sad. Let's just take this
No,
off.
he's
This is
back.
fine. Hey, go get the flag.
No! He took my stick and my... What is he, leading his own tour group?
Come on, you gotta stay. You got nothing left.
No, you
right?
have
And
to.
Joe should stay. What do you think?
All right. We'll stay, but under one condition. There is one thing I think everybody would like to see.
Perfect.
A little bird riding a bicycle. That's cute.
Maybe so, but we feature natural behaviors.
What's more natural than a bird on a bicycle?
Have you seen a bird ride a bike in the wild?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When?
In the 70s. See, 70s people saw it too. Obviously, it was a good one.
No birds on bikes. I got something better.
What?
Talented parrot. Right here, center stage. You're gonna love them.
No, if you're bringing a parrot out here, I really have to stand at a distance or hide. I can't be close to a bird.
You to hide you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, Joe. Why don't you just hide behind the tree?
What, that tree?
Yeah, the tree right
Will I
behind
be
you.
safe?
No, birds hate trees.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, I need a volunteer. You want to pick up?
What do you need?
All right. I need someone between the ages of 8 to 10 years old.
8 to
Who
10?
likes to come up here on stage and who's very good at math.
And who's good at math? 8 to 10, good at math. Let's see here. Who do we have? Right there in the leopard print.
Hey, name is Wee. But he's learned to mimic all sorts of different things. Here's one of my favorites. How about your pirate? Yeah, scary little pirate, huh? All right, Joe, who do we got?
Go ahead and tell everybody your name right in the microphone.
Alexis.
Miss Alexis, give her a big round of applause. She's from Michigan.
Michigan, all right. And you're good at math. Perfect. Competition between you and Kiwi. All right? All you got to do is answer faster in your microphone than he does. Sound good? Here we go. First question. What is 1 plus 3? Well,
Okay. Can we call that a warm-up?
sure.
That was a warm-up,
Warm up.
Alexis. Now you
All right,
know.
let's try it again.
Okay.
Let's try 7 minus 3.
It's really fast.
It is.
Can we slow the bird down a little bit?
Okay. All right, we'll make this one harder. We'll have to think about it. All right? Let's go with 12 divided by 3.
It's
Okay.
really fast.
He is really fast. He's listening to me. I want Kiwi to say the number 4. All I gotta do is say his cue, which is the number 3. Yeah, so that's why you might have noticed I asked 2 plus 2. Kiwi didn't respond because I never said the number 3. 3. That was better, yeah. And you know what? Sometimes it works if I just say something that sounds like his cue. Kiwi, what would you say if you hit your golf ball over a tree? Alright, so if you think about it, right? How about a round of applause for Alexis?
Alexis! Excellent job. You went right over there. You did great. That bird's amazing.
The money. You see it right there? Straight ahead. She's in green. She matches you. That's right. You fly out, Cordell. Grab it. Bring the money to me and put it in my pocket. Nicely done. You're great. Enjoy the show. Who's got a 20? Really? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's gonna give you a 20. No, we're gonna bring your money back. All right. So palm face to the sky. Cordell drops it off. You see the blue right up at the bottom of his feet?
Oh.
Blue fronted Amazon. It's very little though. All right, Cordell, like a statue. Get on my hand. Flap your wings. To the window. There you go. Keep going. Left and then right. Perfect. That's Cordell, our blue fronted Amazon.
Wow.
Thanks there, buddy.
Oh, so all birds are pretty smart, eh?
Actually, not all birds are that smart.
Oh, really?
No, you probably heard this. The wise old
Chicken.
chicken. No, wise old.
All right, fine. Go with the trigger and say all of those chickens.
You're right, it's owl. Actually, though, I need more volunteers. You want to pick them?
What do you need?
All right, let's see. 2 people, cameras or video cameras, who'd like to come up here on stage. Photo opportunity of a lifetime. Hold your cameras up high where Joe can see them. And if he picks you, over the end down there for us.
Camera up high, and you're going to come all the way over here. You sir right there in the red sweatshirt. All the way over here. And you young man right here in the black sweatshirt, I think. Or whatever. Gray or green or whatever. Yes, you're looking around at everybody else. And it's
All right, all the way down there for us. Oh, keep going. Sorry, back down. Oh, yeah, you got it. To the ladies. Perfect. All right, now owls, as I was saying, right? Not as smart as we once led to believe, but they don't need to be. These birds have incredible tools for survival, amazing eyesight, incredible hearing, but they also have the ability to fly almost silently. And that's what these 2 are going to get to see up close and personal. So, Joe, who do we got?
We have Harrison and Rob. Give them a big round of applause.
Harrison, Rob, gentlemen. Let me see right here. Face the audience, power those cameras on, get them ready to go. Because here's what we're going to do. You can record the whole thing if you want. Just keep it on a wide angle so you don't miss the wingspan, okay? All right, Owl is going to come out of this window right over there.
I will move.
Okay. He's going to fly out inches over everyone's head and land back there. Do you see Chris? He's waving at you. You see him back there? All right, perfect. This is where those cameras really come into play because the owl's going to make his way back to stage. It's not part of our show. That's just a morning dove. All right? So focus them right around here on my hand. You see the bird right here in your frame? Snap those shutters and then immediately get those cameras out of the way right before the impact.
You seem happy about that.
I know, you're laughing. You know I'm kidding. Yes, of course, right? He lands in the tree behind you, all right? It's close. He very rarely misses. Let's meet him. His name is Barnaby. Barnaby is a barn owl. He's coming out of that window. Good. Flying back for us. Right? Be cute. If you guys look at his face, it's shaped like a heart. Their nickname is the sweetheart owl because of their heart-shaped face. Barn owls are also the most widespread species of owl in the entire world, You can find them on every continent except for Antarctica. Nicely done.
Why not there?
It's too cold. Oh yeah, not a lot of barns and not a lot of food.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, all right, so now Barnaby's gonna finish his treats, make his way back up the stage. When he does, listen up, because you're probably not gonna hear a thing. All right, Barnaby, what do you say? Here it comes. Woo! Nicely done, gentlemen. Did you get the shot? That's a very bad angle. Come over here with me. Come over here with me. You're more than welcome. Stand right here. Get another shot of Barnaby. He's got a sticking treat up there. He's going to try to get down. So you got some time. There. Nicely done. How about a round of applause for our two volunteers? You did great. You get the footage? Yeah. Very nice.
Excellent job. Okay.
It's baby Webster.
Webster. Okay.
All right.
I just call out Webster and he lands on my hand?
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah. You sure you got this?
Sure.
I'll be over here if you need me.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Webster.
Yeah.
People, get out your cameras. This is where dreams come true. Little baby Webster. Everybody, call him out. Baby Webster. Wait, that's not a baby. That is not a baby.
Yes, that's baby Webster.
What kind of baby is that?
A black vulture.
A vulture? You didn't tell me it was going to be a vulture.
I
Oh!
didn't. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, Joe, but I honestly didn't think you'd be afraid of a vulture. You know what they eat, don't you?
Yeah, tour guides.
No, they don't eat the tour guides. They eat carrion. You know what carrion is?
That's luggage you bring on an airplane. Why would a bird eat that?
No, they don't eat luggage. Carrion is the rotting carcasses of animals that have died in the wild. I know, that sounds really gross, but you see, the animal will die in the wild, and then a vulture like the Webster here, they come along, they eat that carcass, so in a way, we can call vultures here. You got it? All the way up? Plane them back down. All the way up? There you go. So in a way, we can call vultures here nature's cat window flying crews. Here's hawks live in the southwest portion of the United States. These birds are very unique. You see two or more of them. They get together, they hunt in family groups. That allows them to take down something the size of a jackrabbit. They also need this extra edge for survival. 75%.
So, hawks are good hunters, huh?
Yeah, so a hawk about the size of
It's a bad
infestation.
infestation. And it was a month ago.
Yeah.
Funny everybody remembers that.
Yeah, wow, I didn't know it had that big of an impact.
Oh, no, it was on the news.
Oh, it was on the
I
news?
just bring tour groups here.
Wow. It was really bad.
There were rats everywhere. It was really bad.
Yeah. It was a huge problem. It lasted a while.
Really? The hawks took care of all of
We
it?
brought in hawks and owls as birds of prey and took care of that rodent
They took
population.
care of all those
Yeah,
rats?
it's nature's way.
That is amazing.
Right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really bad.
It was.
Really, really bad. Be glad you're here now. The rat problem's behind us. Wow,
Oh boy.
that's really bad.
Yeah, it is a really bad
Are
day.
you done? Thank you. He lost his union card. I had no idea birds can be beneficial.
And beautiful.
Really?
Oh yeah, check out the next bird. One of the most beautiful birds found in Africa. It's called an East African crown crane. Join us with Bobby. All right, everyone, check out this bird. 6-foot wingspan as he makes his way to stage. Here he comes.
Wow.
Nicely done. Everybody, I'd like to introduce you to Fraser.
Fraser.
Fraser Crane. Crown crane. They get their name because it looks like he's wearing a crown. Joe,
What?
I got a lot of treats for Fraser. You want to feed him?
No, he's big.
Come on, we all want Joe to feed him, right? Look at that.
Right, I'll try. What do I do?
Go like this.
Like this?
Put treats right here. All right, now Fraser's gonna walk over and eat this food.
Out of my hand?
Out of your hands.
Oh, it's like big.
Smile.
Oh, Courtney, I would love to to see this guy out in the wilds of Africa, running around with his buddies. That would be something.
So that would be incredible. Unfortunately, it's a tough sight to find these days.
Why?
Crown crane numbers are declining in Africa. They're suffering from habitat loss, pollution, even poisoning.
Oh, I can't imagine a world without beautiful creatures like this.
Neither can I. Neither can I, Joe. That's exactly why. It's up to all of us to protect them.
And protect them we will. Right, folks? I had no idea it was so tough on birds out there.
Oh, yeah, no, it's tough on a lot of animals in the wild. I don't mean to bring everyone down, though. There are also a lot of bright spots on the conservation horizon as well.
Well, tell us a bright spot then.
All right. How about the story of the national symbol of the United States of America? The bald eagle, ladies and gentlemen, coming around this corner. That is hope. And hope is a living symbol of one of the most successful conservation stories of all time. You know, was long ago bald eagles were in danger of extinction, but luckily that is when something amazing happened. People came together, took notice, took action. We cleaned up waterways where the bald eagles fished. We stopped using a chemical pesticide called DDT, which played a major role in this bird's decline.
People made the difference by cleaning up the environment?
Yeah, Joe, and everyone's efforts paid off too. Bald eagles' numbers began to rise. So much, in fact, I am happy to say the bald eagles have been completely taken off the endangered species list.
Hey, that's a great story, Courtney.
It truly is. It truly is. You know, that also just goes to show the power we all have to protect wildlife by doing something so simple as cleaning up our own environment.
Oh, Courtney, I'm really glad you asked me to stay.
Me too.
Yeah, well, I lost my flag, Courtney.
Yes, you did.
And my stick.
Did.
But I found hope.
That was clever. And you fed a bird.
There's a bird.
What? Oh, Joe, if you walk to this rock slowly with your hands like this,
Yeah.
see if he'll give it back to you. You gonna be nice, Paul? Maybe not. Oh, can you give Joe back his flag? His flag? You want to give it back to Joe?
Hello?
Joe's over here.
Obviously not.
Yeah. Oh. That morning dove will. Paul!
Obviously he's talked to the rats.
Paul, come over here. Over here. This rock. Over here. Where you stole the flag. You don't fit in there.
See ya.
You don't fit in there. Paul. Hello. Hi. Over here. There you go. All right, Joe. Come over here. Drop it off.
Thank you.
Yes.
No wonder he developed an attachment.
Yeah, so you want to hide in that hole.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
It is. It is. And you made a connection with the birds.
You know what?
What?
The world is our greatest gift.
Serving, recycling, supporting conservation programs.
Oh, like Disney's Worldwide Conservation Fund of the Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa.
Programs like that save this planet for all the beautiful creatures that live here. Blue and gold macaws, green winged macaws, spectacled owls, Harris hawks. You know, I once heard it said, we haven't inherited this planet from our parents. We're simply borrowing it from our children.
Friends, the heart and spirit of all living creatures share a common connection. So on behalf of all the creatures up here, we'd like to leave you with this wish. May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever. Namaste.
Thank you, everybody. You've all been a lot of fun. Feel free to come talk to us at the stage. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day tonight. Bye-bye.
time I need the two of you. Okay. All you have to do is name, okay? All you have to do is name. The water's gonna come out. On your mark. Yes.
Oh, you're controlling it, Lukey, there? All right.
What a good flyer. Looks like our little dinosaurs are moving. Please stay tuned. We're going to a complete
Two wishes a day, and you can use your wishes to eat at places like this. It won't cost anything. It's much cheaper.
What's that?
I said, if it's going to continue to be like this all day, you can sit in the booth.
What happened?
I just asked him not to climb on that, and he climbed it. He's like doing nothing that I asked. He goes, I don't listen to you.
I know, maybe he doesn't. But the big one.
Word that means working together. It really nicely underscores the predominant theme out here, both citizenry and government working together to help protect our precious wildlife. All right, folks, here we go. Airborne Patrol, Airborne Patrol. This is Simba 1. Over.
Simba 1. This is Warden Wilson Mutua. Over.
Roger Wilson, we're entering the reserve at Little Ituri Forest. Over.
I'm Jambo, Simba 1. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Roger that. Folks, look to your right immediately. You're going to see a beautiful specimen of okapi just posing for us. Okapi always looks to me like they're about half zebra with stripes on their legs and hindquarters. Now, the fact is they're not even related to the zebra at all. It's a close relative of the giraffe. It's a very timid forest antelope normally. So timid, in fact, they were virtually unknown to the Western world until 1901. Also, the little guy back there that just walked behind the bush with a yellow spot on his back, that's yellow-backed duiker. Yellow-backed. A couple weeks ago, I came through here and I spotted black rhino. Now, that is a rare spotting anymore. There are fewer than 5,000 of the species remaining. I know they're on the critically endangered list. If you look on your right over here, though, we're going to see some yellow-billed storks. Yellow-billed storks are pure carnivores. They're just out here looking for worms or mice or grubs or mollusks or just about anything that'll fit in their bills. Don't see black rhino down here. We're going to check up on... And I'll tell you, hippos can be hard to spot out here. They tend to stay submerged in the water in order to beat me. Then they come out at night. Now, once I ford this shallow part of the river here, we get upstream a little bit. We're bound to see hippos on the left, so camera's ready on the left.
Oh, wow.
And sure enough, there's hippos up here, so I'll stop the truck in about 75 feet. We should be able to look down and get some nice, clear pictures. Also on the island, if you look up in the nest there, you're going to see white-breasted cormorant. And these big flappers on your left over here are pink-backed pelicans. Here's Nile hippo. These are females over here. They're the second largest animal in Africa. When they're fully grown, they can tip the scales at around 5,000 pounds. And I mentioned they come out at night to graze. They don't fool around. They're going to eat about 100 to 150 pounds of grass every day. Now, these pelicans are an interesting species in their own right because they instinctively know to work together in teams to herd small fish into little ponds or inlets where they can then scoop up a bigger meal with their giant pelican bills. I forgot to mention how Nile crocodile are cold-blooded reptiles, much more aggressive than American alligators. They get up to 20 feet in length, and they have over 1,200 foot-pounds of biting pressure in those jaws. They can literally snap through anything and everything that unwittingly wanders into their domain. Must remain seated back there, please. Thank you. All right, folks, we're going to have to hold our location up here. This is Simba 1, Wilson. What have you got for us?
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol, you know...
Stop and hold our locations.
Where's the giraffe? We'll see them, don't worry.
Yeah, way further up. So it just kind of stops the ride. And baobabs are prevalent throughout the reserve. You'll see them everywhere. Interesting for a couple reasons. Number one, they've been known to live for several thousand years. And secondly, in order to withstand long periods of drought, they're capable of storing tens of thousands of gallons in that spongy, hollow trunk.
What's giraffe name?
Baobabs get. There was one that was carbon dated in South Kenya. It was carbon dated about 6,000 years old. But they don't produce rings like normal deciduously branched trees. They only leaf about 1 month out of the year. But the bread that they, or the fruit that they bear is incredibly nutritious.
Where's the giraffe? We'll see them in a little bit. We see lots of stuff.
And it's home to the largest megaherd migration in the world. Every year, literally millions of animals move through this space. And it takes up several hundred square miles here in East Africa.
I'm just trying to hold you so you don't rock around.
And this whole landscape down here is pretty much a product of the animals that move through it. You've got elephants that'll wander through here and they'll knock down a tree or two from time to time to get at the leaves and roots. And then there's giraffes that are constantly pruning these trees from underneath, nibbling away, which all lets in more sunlight and consequently then grows more grass. Sets up beautifully for the big grazers like zebra and antelope and wildebeest to then come through and enjoy a bountiful meal on the fresh-grown grass. And termite mounds are made up primarily of sand and saliva. Now they bake in the sun all day and get about as hard as concrete. Elephants use them as scratching posts until they get worn down a little bit. And then smaller animals can actually climb up there to gain a height advantage when looking for dangerous predators like lion or cheetah hiding in these tall grasses. Now we're going to have a lot to talk about up here. Here is waterbuck. That's Ellipsan waterbuck. You would think with a name like Waterbuck, he'd spend a lot of time in the water. He really doesn't. Unless he feels threatened, then he's bound to take refuge in the water. All the way out here on the right, these are wildebeest, white-bearded wildebeest. And they're definitely part of that megaherd migration I talked about. Every year, about 1 million of these animals move through the Serengeti. Now, they're also known by another name, and that is Gnu, G-N-U, which is a local name that mimics the sound that they make. Now, can you see these little guys out there in the background on the right with the tan hides and the black racing stripes? Those are Thompson's gazelle, or Tommies, we call them. They look like pups, I know, but they're actually fully grown. They only get up to about 50 pounds or so. But I'll guarantee if you've never seen gazelle antelope out here, they get up to 6 feet tall at the withers, and they can weigh as much as 2,000 pounds.
They were.
Now, we've got giraffe out here on the right. I'm going to come around the corner and see if we can get a better picture of them. There's 2 different subspecies of giraffe. The one just raising his head right now is reticulated giraffe, and that's the tallest animal in the world. They get up to 20 feet in height. Now these other giraffes surrounding him there, and this one that was just galloping away over there, those are Maasai giraffes. They're a little shorter, a little darker height pattern, a little bit more compact. But listen to this. Maasai giraffe only need to sleep about 30 minutes out of the day. I know. You would think they would make excellent employees. No, they generally stand up. Now these giraffes also have very keen eyesight, so that coupled with their height gives them a big advantage when it comes to spotting predators at a distance. Yeah, we're just about at Monkey Point, Wilson. On the left, this is called Monkey Point because it's home to a colony of mandrill. Mandrill, beautiful blue and red markings on their muzzles and rumps. They're the largest monkeys in Africa. They get up to 100 pounds. And they're also quite prolific. Their colonies or troops can easily exceed 100 individuals. Now here's a couple bull elephants out here on the right. That's called trunk play is what they're doing there. These are 2 bulls and they'll wrap their trunks and they'll try to shove each other around a little bit. Let me get around the corner and see if you can watch this. Yeah, these 2 are brothers actually. Now when they're fully grown, they're going to tip the scale at around 12,000 pounds. That's a 2-year-old little boy out there. Well, let's head down to elephant country and see if we can spot the rest of the herd down there. All right, we'll give it a slow roll. Hang on to your cameras. We'll see what happens when the rear wheels hit the bridge. Oh, nothing. Smooth. Well, never mind. I don't even know why. Uh-oh. Steady now, steady. Don't panic. Save the driver. Save the driver. Wait for it. Hakuna Matata, folks. On your right over here. These elephants will actually eat a portion of that hay from time to time for the beneficial nutrients, minerals. And I think these African elephants, and by the way, these are the savanna subspecies, are probably some of the most coarse. Both male and female elephants grow tusks of ivory. Look on your left over here, that's a newborn. Chasing the bird over there. He's 5 months old, little boy. He weighed about 300 pounds at birth. That's an offensive tackle at birth, folks. And of course, both male and female elephants grow tusks of ivory. They have been hunted and poached, word as any, all for the value of the ivory that they were born to carry. Now, we have research scientists out here in the reserve these days now studying these elephants and their vocal patterns, trying to better understand how they care for them. On your left now is a little pond of greater flamingo. And greater flamingo are the lightest pink of the flamingo species. Now, they get their color from eating brine shrimp all day, and brine shrimp is loaded with beta-carotene and a host of other carotenoids. When they're first born, they really don't have a rhino up close. White rhino are actually larger than black rhino by about 1,000 pounds. And one of our best success stories in conservation, because at one time they were in the same situation as black rhino regarding extinction. But through some really we've finally been able to get their populations back to sustainable levels. Yep. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Now, the word white in the name white rhino is actually a misnomer. There we go. I suppose I can get closer for a picture, if you need me to. There we go.
Simba, I see you at the junction. I suggest you go west. It will be worth it.
Roger that, west it is. Folks, if you look back behind us on the left there, you'll see Cheetah laying down. Here, there you go on the left. And the lioness is laying down on the rock. Of course, the lion on your left there, the male has the big mane, and the lioness will do most of the hunting for the pride. And these lions will just lay in repose. Bontebok, closely related to springbok. You hardly ever see them in the wild anymore. They're pretty much relegated to reserves like this just for the preservation of their species. Ooh, and there's ostrich, the world's largest flightless birds. And now they may well be flightless, but I'll guarantee you they can run 35, 40 miles an hour for a sustained period of time as well. Powerful legs on those animals. Oh, the lion is staring at the ostrich. I wish she'd stand up. She is an absolute specimen. That's about 350 pounds of cat right there. Largest burrowing mammals. That's a big male.
See it, Lukey? Look at it.
Talk about photogenic, folks. There you go. That's a handsome rascal right there. I think it's the blonde hair. Adax. Adax have been known to go indefinitely without drinking water. They're able to metabolize all the fluids they need just from the vegetation they eat. They're indigenous to the Sahara region. Those are desert antelope. That's affirmative, Wilson. We'll chase poachers. We'll be coming in from the west to the east. Hey, again, we're coming from west to east. In fact, I'm making my turn right now. And we are leaving the reserve. Let's see where they've crashed through the gate. Hang on, folks. Because we're chasing poachers.
Heading east. Keep going, and you drive them to my control. Over.
Roger, Wilson, I'm coming as fast as I can through here, but it's really tight turns and it's slippery, too.
Lukey, hold on.
Come on, old girl. Yeah. Wilson, I see the calves. Straight ahead looks like it's been abandoned. You're right, they're making a run for it. We're still in hot pursuit. I just hope we're not too late.
Oh, not to worry. You dropped them right into my patrol.
Good job, everybody. Way to go. That's how you chase poachers. Simba 1 to the rescue.
The poachers ran, but they won't get far. We located the mother elephant. Thanks to you, they are now both safe. Asante sana, everyone.
Well, that sounds like good news all around, Wilson.
I have to go now. We have to get this baby elephant back to its mother.
Roger that, and thanks for all your help today, Wilson. We really appreciate it. We're just glad we could help you in turn. This is Simba 1, over and out. Well, folks, looks like we've gotten off of our normal trek here, but with poacher chasing and all. So likely what I'll do is drop you at the nearest warden post, and from there it's just a short walk back into Harambe Village. But I do want to thank you for choosing Kilimanjaro Safaris, where no two safaris are ever alike. And we never ever charge for carry-on luggage. Now, I always like to recommend the Pangani.
Watch out for just a second.
I like birds, some birds.
Do you like big dogs?
Tô pera. Eu acho que eu esqueci o nome disso aqui.
Cuidado, si me come un gorila,
Por acá, papi, por acá. Yeah, what's the monkey do?
Tem uma cara muito gostosa, né? Olha o tamanho daquele lá, o tamanho do bicho, né? Look at that one.
Is that why they're staying away from each other?
Come on right here. Thank you.
I have to wait till I move up.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
There's two of them. He's sitting
right there. Right over here.
Where?
You see him
Oh,
sitting there?
wow. I had an uncle that looked like he really did. I'm not kidding you. Uh-oh, why is he leaving? The other guy's coming to say hello. He gets up and leaves. I don't know. But I wanted him to hang out.
Here, in the forest.
Okay.
Right. Hey guys, you want to join me? I'm tracking animals. Right up here. Look.
I think we'll see him better from the other side. No. John.
Yeah? station. You gotta sit.
It's not a ride, it's real life.
The character and administration center.
Cool.
Smile, Luke. Okay. Cute.
And look at those. Look at those right there.
I will.
Right there.
Where?
Right there. See those? They're look. Oh, there. Oh, look over here. This is their little tunnel. This is their little tunnel. I think this is their little tunnel.
There's a couple of them.
What are they called?
Emperor Tamarin.
Oh! Like the evil emperor. By the way, about the evil emperor. Is it okay if we buy an evil emperor toy? Filled with water in my Now, we just have to find the king of Hogwarts. We can do little girl. What does that one say?
Thank you. Very good. Excellent, Lukey. Can you say thank you to him? Good job, Luke. Good boy. Sure do.
Hey.
He said hi. He said hi to both of us.
That's their nose. I guess you don't want to let me pet you. I do. I got a little treat for you. He doesn't want to come. He's mad right now because no one wants to pet him, but I do. Hey, want to pet you? He just wanted to eat that treat.
Yep.
He's doing
Household robots. Leave your city home in an ultra-light, ultra-powerful, totally networked family car that can take you anywhere. Since you like to wing it, your virtual travel agent gives you options for hotels and restaurants along the way. You can just relax and take things as they come. You're ready to go on the journey because your car's going wherever you need to go.
Where's Molly? Oh, there's Molly. Oh, you have.
I know, I saw you. I saw you on the wall there.
You have it?
Which car?
Fire. Fire.
Can you just wave and be nice? Where are we, Luke? Tell me where we are.
I want to go country.
You want to go over there? Where are we, Luke?
We're at Animal Kingdom.
Sleep. Shoot him. Shoot him. Do this.
On behalf of Walt Disney World,